Hi, my name is Paulina and I study English with Outcomes Advanced. Welcome aboard. So today we continue working with Unit 3, Culture and Identity. But before, I want to tell you a nice story. Maybe you will comment on it somehow in the comment section below. I don't know, but I just want to let you know as soon as I am a fan of rambling in the beginning. So we were on vacation for 2 weeks, and all these 2 weeks, my little sister, who's 14 now, not that little, right? She stayed at our apartment, looking after our cats. As far as we have three of them, so we desperately needed someone to look after them. Okay, we expected our apartment not to be fired at least, but what we got in the end was almost perfect tidiness, almost, of course, because there's always place for perfection, you know. So pretty, how to say, tidy and clean and nice apartment. Almost fed to the broom, yeah, our cats, because I think they got some extra weight while being with her. And nothing really special happened, but in a week after that, a week after that, so today, I discovered in the morning when I wanted to put on my favorite tops, I discovered that they were obviously put on already, had been put on by someone, and they were dirty. They had these things. When, for example, a cat touch you with its claw, so it makes this tiny little things on your clothes. I don't know how to say this actually, but things that you can't just get rid of, from the clothes. So, and I have three tops of different colors, but they all are the same shape. And one out of three is in perfect condition. As I got it, no one had put it on, but I can't say so about the others two, the other two. So I was so furious in the beginning of the day. Really, I was so mad, just because. First of all, this is the thing that went under my control, not under, out of my control, of course. And I felt as if I was deceived because she didn't tell me. If she had told me, I wouldn't have felt these things. And I texted her, but I don't think she's awake even now. I hope she will react somehow on my to my messages. Oh, it was fantastic actually, because really I got like this just because my things were touched. And the thing is that she asked me about whether she could have worn my jupe in English, my skirt, and I agreed if she wouldn't make a spot or something, and so she did it, and everything went fine. But as for these tops, maybe she even forgot the fact that she had worn them. I don't know, but the thing is that they are dirty and not in the best condition. Okay. And I told my boyfriend that it couldn't be this way, that everything would be like perfect, really ideal, like it seemed to be before. Anyway, sorry, just 4 minutes of rambling, not that much, right? So let's now start, and we go on with this unit with audio script, but actually I have already elicited the words from the audio script for notes, and I have already put them into Wordwall as usual. So now we're going just to revise some vocab with Wordwall, okay? I will share the link as usual, not the link, the QR code, so you can pause the recording and scan it as usual, blah, blah, blah. So let's just get started, okay? Try a new state of being. Okay. Take on a new identity. Yeah, right. More, deeper, through and through, I think. Clearly, no, here. Good. Like this. Yeah. Clearly noticeable. Distinct. Request it. Apply for citizenship. I just didn't want to repeat the words that we have in the definition and in the left and right part. Like citizenship, I didn't want to repeat this word here as far as it would have been clearly noticeable, this thing, right? In a way that is not clearly expressed, decided, no, not described. I don't remember, vaguely. Try very hard to keep something, cling on to something. It was about queen, or queen's monarchy. And no, I worry someone, bug someone. Right? Take a chance, grab at the chance, give, grant a citizenship, just grant without grant citizenship. Choose this or that way. Go down this or that road. Remember something tenderly. Remember something fondly. Okay. Not greatly, yeah, because at the previous lesson I found the word greatly, but it had nothing to do with the word fondly, tenderly. The meaning is this: some words that are proved with the actions, not just a pretty phrase, yeah. Various things all in one background, mixed bag of stuff. Okay, let's submit answers. Wonderful. Okay. So, and I also must admit, sorry, the fact that I desperately don't want to have a lesson today. I don't know, some incredible, powerful power stops me from just doing the stuff, really. I almost can't help it, but still I'm here. You know, overstepping these things. So sorry for maybe being not focused that greatly on the topic from time to time. Really, I tried my best. I did my best to pull myself together really today. So don't judge me that hard, okay? Well. We still have one task after the listening part, so we're going to do it right now, and this task is speaking one. Let's read the questions and discuss them. What was the most interesting thing you heard? What was the most surprising and why? Okay, so the audio scripts are here. If you need one more listening, just pause the recording and listen to it. That's it. Surprise. What was surprising and the most interesting thing? Nothing really surprising, nor really interesting, if I can say so. So, I was surprised a bit by Savannah because she used to live in a big city in London, which is obviously a very big city, right? With lots of people, and which is multicultural, blah blah blah. But then she moved to Lincolnshire, yeah, which is not the countryside, of course, but still far from the center. I mean, from from the big city. It's not that vibrant, and yeah, okay, it's the countryside, yeah. And she started coming to car boot sales, and she started gardening, getting into baking, though she's still young. Because for me, why I was surprised by that, by this fact. Now we have, and my boyfriend and me, we have an apartment, but it soon will become not us, and ours. I mean, and the thing is that we have a choice. I think it seems like that we do. We have a choice whether to buy a new one in a city. I mean, in the center, geographical center, historical center, doesn't matter. I mean, a flat. Oh, well, we can start constructing, building a house in the countryside, not far from the center. I'm not very far from the city borders. I mean, in the nearest countryside, kind of, right? On the outskirts of the suburbs, kind of that. And I have so mixed bag of feelings, actually, I must say, because I don't feel like I'm ready to move somewhere in the village or a sort of a village, even to the countryside, even on the outskirts. Really, I'm not ready for that. I think I'm not ready to be isolated. And I would definitely feel isolated if we did this. And that's why, yeah, I am pretty surprised that this lady Savannah, she did it. Okay, nothing that interesting that I wanted to talk more about here. So let's move on to the next question, right? How racially diverse is your country? How common is it to see mixed race couples? Okay, what I can say in this regard. So maybe I have already told you, but I will repeat again. So when I was at school, we used to learn these topics, so texts on different themes, and one of the most memorable of them was topic Russia, where I remember the first sentence. I think I will remember it forever, absolutely. So we are living in a rapidly changing multinational and multicultural world. Barriers keep falling. People and cultures mix, but one thing that remains basic, that our homeland is Russia. No one can deny that it is a great country. Its population is over blah 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 million people. And so I've been taught, and I know that we are a great country of we're a multinational, multicultural country, of course. We have so many nationalities, nations in all in one country. I mean, and I can't say. I'm not sure because I mean I'm not sure about the mixed racial marriages, but I think there are plenty of them, of course, plenty. So I'm how to say, just a sec. I'm not sure anywhere in the world it's not a common practice to have this mixed racial marriages or couples and everything, because the world is multinational, multicultural, right? How is it possible not to have anywhere this mixed things, right? It's strange because love does not know this these limits. I mean, right? Okay. Next question. Are there strong regional differences in your country? Regional differences. Does this mean that from region to region? Okay, it can be. Yeah, I think it can be. It depends on the part of the world, I think. So, for example, let's take the south of our country. people there are known for their hospitality, yeah, and they are more open-hearted. As far as I know, that there is an overgeneralization, maybe kind of a preconception, yeah, but still. Also, the European part stands for, I don't know, culture. Maybe. No, I think European part stands for trade. Really, trade and culture. I mean, culture as foreigners see us when they come. The northern part stands for, let's see, stands for resources, I guess, and people. Yeah, oh, it's a tough question, really. So I think there are some regional differences in my country, but they are not that strong. Anyway, I think everyone from any part of our country will understand each other, no matter what dialect they speak on, yeah, or use. We'll get the idea of what another wants from us. Okay, and final question. Do you think it's good for regions to have a lot of autonomy from central government? It's a good question, actually. I'm not into politics at all. I'm not into all these things. Absolutely. It's not my cup of tea. But what I think is that it's good for regions to have autonomy in what regard? I mean that okay, centralized power is good for solving problems considering the nation, right? But if we're speaking about some regional problems, it's good to have its own autonomy to control this particular part. For this, for the sake of the central part not to be distracted from more important things than they are doing or trying to solve and tackle and so on. You see? So in this case, yeah, autonomy is everything. Okay. But if this or that region has a lot of autonomy and too much autonomy, I think it will definitely need or want to become absolutely separate from the central government. So why not? Okay. So that's all. I mean, with the listening part, everything that we took from it, we've taken. So now we proceed to understanding vocabulary, and here, let me just share the screen. Here are some rules about a thing, a word thing. Okay, let's start with this. So the phrases, it's not no big thing and a whole new thing. Many words like thing are used as part of fixed phrases. These phrases sometimes have meanings that aren't obviously connected to the meaning of the single words in them. At advanced level, it's not enough to just know single words. You need to learn as many phrases as you can obviously. So this thing I have taken from the teacher's book, and I want us to practice this things using the phrases and getting to know them in advance. Okay, so no big thing means not important. To practice them, to remember them more and better, I want us and you and me to use them in the sentences of our own or cases, situations to describe something. So, for example, for me, if my sister takes my clothes, it's not it's no, how to say this, sorry, it's no big thing. It's no big thing. But what is a big thing that she doesn't, if she doesn't tell this to me, this is a big thing. Okay. Not the darn thing. I'm sorry. I will again take, not acceptable. I will again take this example. So telling the lie to me is not the darn thing. It's not acceptable. I don't like lies. No one does, I think. Okay? Chance would be a fine thing. It's very unlikely that she will have an opportunity to do it. Sorry. Chance would be a fine thing. It's very unlikely that she will have or he an opportunity to do it. So recently I've broken with I've broken up. I've broken up. I'm sorry, with my girlfriend. I mean, my friend, girlfriend. She's a woman, obviously. So, and chance would be a fine thing if we communicate well again. If we start communicating again, really. Next, furthest thing from my mind, not thinking about it all, because there are many other more important things to think about. What's the furthest thing from my mind right now? Okay. The furthest thing from my mind now is finding my driving license to be ready to drive. Okay. I recently I found out that I'm a perfect passenger. Recently, I found this out. Incredible, because I used to love driving so much, really. But now for me, it's no big thing, really. Now I enjoy every single moment of being a passenger. Wonderful. Okay, first thing, very early before doing anything else. Okay, so first thing to do in the morning for me now is to put some rice in the water and to let it absorb this liquid substance to later be boiled faster with some milk. Okay. What with one thing and another? What with one thing and another? This is vague language. People say it's because they don't want to be precise about what thing they're doing. But with one thing and another, people don't want to be precise. Okay, I need some more information on this. One thing led to another. Used an excuse or an explanation to say why something happened after a series of events. Okay. I opened. No. Let me think of it. I found today. I found a wonderful recipe. Then I looked at the list of ingredients there and made my own list of things to buy. One thing led to another, and now I've done chicken with rice. But it's used an excuse or an explanation to say why something happened after a series of events. Explanation. Maybe this is not particular. This okay. This doesn't have to be like to have negative shade or something. We'll see. Let's practice it more with the exercise. Okay. We do have time. I think we have 6 minutes. No, 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes more. So make phrases with thing by putting the words in brackets in the correct order. Don't make such a fuss. It is no, I'm sorry. It is no no big thing. Where should I put really? It is no really. It is really no big thing, like this. If you do have anything else, something else, yeah, please correct me in the comment section below. No, what have I done? Unlock. Okay. It is really no big thing, yeah? Yeah, okay. It's rude. Mm-hmm. It is just, it is not just the done thing, right? It is not just the done thing, so it's not acceptable, right? It's rude. It is not just the done thing. Yeah, okay. I'd love to do it, but uh-huh. A fine thing would be no, a chance would be a fine thing. Chance would be a fine thing. Sorry, fine thing. But chance would be a fine thing. Yeah. So it's not likely to happen, right? Chance would be a fine thing. Yeah. So it's not likely to happen. Almost. The furthest thing from my mind. It is the furthest thing from my mind at the moment. Okay, it is the furthest thing from my mind. Sorry, at the moment. Okay, I always do it first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning. Yeah, first thing in the morning. Okay. First thing in the morning. And I'm sorry that I've broken the order of things in here. So I first took the phrases from the teacher's book, then I started practicing it in the exercise, though I could have done differently. Yes, of course, but this is my choice, okay? Glad to be alive. Makes you a sort of thing? No. The thing that, no, I maybe just don't know. What was one thing and another? No, it's not here. It's next one. Okay, let be alive. That thing that makes you it is the thing that makes you sort of glad. Yeah, it's the thing that makes you sort of glad. It's the thing that makes you sort of glad to be alive. Okay. It's difficult with one thing or another. No, what with one thing or another. Так что так, yeah? What with one thing or another. Yep. What with one thing and another. It's difficult. What with one thing and another, right? What with one thing and another. Okay, I have to practice it more at home. I didn't plan it. Just one thing led to another, yeah? One thing led to another. Sorry, another. One thing just led to another. Okay, okay. So these are our phrases for the next lesson as well. So to practice them more, I think we do have some exercises here. Vocabulary. No, we did it. So we do listening for the next time, okay? As well as not here. Where is that? Not here. Okay. No, we have already done listening then. I'm sorry. Vocabulary, this thing. Okay, so after the reading, it's page 20. We do this words and phrases exercise on vocabulary. Which practice vocabulary. Plus, I will create a special file on in Note to practice these phrases with sing. Okay. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to all my stories from my private life. I can't help telling them to you. Sorry. I will do it anyway every time, almost, if I do have any. So I wish you a good day and goodbye.